Hello everyone and welcome to another lesson on Mr. Andersen's online studio. In today's lesson we are going to be learning Andantino from the Suzuki Cello School. Right? I will play the song first, and as always I invite you to rewind the video and listen to the song 5 times before going on and learning the rest of it. Okay, so rewind the tape and listen 5 times. Alright, good. Now, the first thing that we're going to learn about in this one has to do with our dynamics. Remember, dynamics are the words we use to describe loud and soft notes. We already know about forte, which means loud, mezzo forte, which means medium loud, mezzo piano, which means medium soft, and piano, which means to play quietly. All right, now I'm going to teach you about a couple of new things that are going to kind of talk about gradually getting louder and getting softer over time. All right, so the first thing that we're going to learn about is called a crescendo, and the other one is called a crescendo. A crescendo happens when you take your notes and you start quietly and then keep getting louder. So if I play my G string 8 times, I'm going to start quietly and I'm going to get louder like this. If I were to do a decrescendo, I would start loud and end quieter. Like fading out at the end of a song. All right. Now, let's try that together, okay? We're going to start with a crescendo. So start very quietly on your open G, and by the end, by the 8th note that we play, not an 8th note, but the 8th note that we play, we're going to be loud forte. Ready? Go. Louder, louder, and loudest. Good. Very good. Now, let's try a decrescendo, which is the opposite. Start loud and end with your quietest one. Ready? Go. Quiet. Very good. Okay, good. So that's what we need to know in order to play this. All right? Now, we're going to get into the song, and I think you'll find that if you have already played Allegretto before this, you'll find that this song is going to be similar, but maybe even a little bit easier. All right? So, I'm going to play a little bit, and then we're going to play it together. All right? We start the song with 3 fingers on the G. Think to yourself, what is the name of the note that is 3 fingers on the G? If your answer was B, you are correct. So start with 3 fingers on the G, and this is your first section. 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 1, 3, 1, G. Try that with me. 3 fingers down. Ready? Go. 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 1, 3, 1, G. Now in this part of the song, it says mezzo forte on the bottom. It says MF. So remember to not be too loud, but project a little bit. Okay? Let's play that part again. 3 fingers down. Ready? Go. 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 1, 3, 1, G. All right. Good. Now here's the next section. Or it's actually still part of the same section, still part of the first line, but it's the next part. 3, 4, 2, 1, 3, 4, 4, 3, 1, G. Try that with me. 3 fingers down, second half of the first line. Ready? Go. 3, 4, 2, 1, 3, 4, 4, 3, 1, D. Good. Now line 2 is going to sound almost exactly the same as line 1. But listen to the part that's different. 3, 4, 2, sorry. 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 1, 3, 1, G, 1. So that part's the same. Play that with me again. Ready? Go. 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 1, 3, 1, G, 1. Okay. Now here's the part where it's going to change. 3, 4, 2, 1, 3, 4, 4, 3, 1, G. Okay. So the difference was the fingering was exactly the same, but instead the last 4 notes, instead of playing them on the D string, I played them on the G. Okay? So let's try that together. 3 fingers down. Ready? Go. 3, 4, 2, 1, 3, 4. Switch to G. 4, 3, 1, G. Very good. All right. That should be easy to put together, those 2 lines. Let's try it real quick, okay? So, starting from section A. Remember what fingers we start with. Start with a B. Ready? Go. 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 1, 3, 1, G, 1. 3, 4, 2, 1, 3, 4, 4, 3, 1, D. 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 1, 3, 1, G, 1. 3, 4, 2, 1, 3, 4 on the G. 4, 3, 1, G. Very good. All right. So that part, not a big problem. All right. Now here's where it starts to get a little bit different. The next section of the song starts off with forte, and then we're going to add a decrescendo towards the end of it. All right. So listen to the whole thing. All right. All right, good. So let's learn the first half of that line. This part is really easy. It starts off with this part you play forte, so make sure that you play nice and loud here. All right, you go over to the A string and you put 1 down. Remember, this is B as well. Okay, so listen to me. 1, 1, D4, D, 1, 3, 4, D. Try that with me now. Ready? Go. 1, 1, D4, D, 1, 3, 4, D. Good. Now the next part of the song is kind of like a scale starting from your open A, but every note we play is going to be quieter. Remember, it's a decrescendo. A decrescendo means you're going to start loud and end quiet. So listen to it. 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 4, 3, 1. Try that with me. Ready? Start loud. Ready? Go. 3, 4, 3, quieter. 1, 2, 4, 3, 1. Very good. Let's put that whole line together. Start loud from the A1. All right. Halfway through, we do the scale, and we start to get quieter. Ready? Go. 1, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2. Now decrescendo. 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 4, 3, 1. And now the end of the song is the same as the second line that we already played. So let's try that one. Now let's actually listen to me play it first, because there's one thing about this last one that's going to be different. All right, you might even see it in your music. 3, 4, D, 4, 3, 1, 3, 1, G, 1, 3, 4, D, 1, 3, 4, 4, 3, 1, G. So if you notice, the one thing that I did differently was that before I went over to the G at the end, I waited. And the reason why is because we had that symbol that we saw in Allegretto, and even we saw it in Allegro way back when. But we have that symbol, the fermata, the circle with a dot underneath it, right? Okay, so then when we see that, we hold whatever's underneath it. In Allegretto, there was a note there. In this one, there's nothing there, so we just hold silence. Okay, so listen to it again. Okay, good. So now try that last line with me. 3 fingers down, remember. Think back to what you played on that second line. Ready, go. 3, 4, D, 4, 3, 1, 3, 1, G, 1, 3, 4, D, 1, 3, 4. Wait. 4, 3, 1, G. That's it. Very good. All right. Remember to practice each of these spots again and again until you start to feel comfortable. Rewind the video as many times as you need to. And remember to practice without the video too so that you can do this on your own. All right? Once you can do that, you can go on now to this last part of the video where we play the whole song together. Now, the title of this song is Andantino. It's another song that describes a tempo. We've had 2 songs already like that. Allegro, which we played fast, and Allegretto, which we played medium fast. Andantino is a word that we use to describe medium slow. A word to describe a slow tempo or a walking speed would be andante. That would be something like this. 3, 4, 1. Think about how fast you walk. All right? This isn't that fast, it isn't that slow either. It's more slow than it is fast. Andantino would be a little bit faster than that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So now listen to me. Listen to my introduction so you know how fast to play Andantino or how slow to play Andantino. All right. Do you have 3 fingers on the G? Is your bow there? All right. Very good. Listen to your introduction. Stay on D that time. Over to G. Now, forte. 1, 4, D, 1, 3, 4, D. Now get quieter. 3, 4, 3, 1, 3, 4, 3. Back to mezzo forte. 3, 4, D, 4, 3, 1, 3, 1, G, 1, 3, 4, D, 1, 3, 4. Hold. 4, 3, 1, G. All right. Remember to send me a video to show me how you're doing. Get some feedback. Thank you very much for watching. Best of luck and happy practicing.